Thank you guys for the follow since the last stream. Taquito Tony, L'Oreal, Chatterbox. Be going live in just a bit. Testing the panels. There we go. Alright. So alright, got my tablet set up for my chat pad. Let's see if this will work for us. Alright. What's going on, guys? We're going to do some GameCube cleaning here for my friend Ice. He doesn't have the tools, but I do, so take care of it for him. Not a whole lot needs to be cleaned on it on the outside, it's just mainly on the inside he's worried and concerned about. And that's an issue. So this is a Cyber gaming console toolkit. It's about $14. And it covers everything from OG all the way to current. And this is what you need for the GameCube. It's got little teeth on it. So first things first, let's take our covers off. I got you guys some music playing tonight, so hopefully you enjoy. You can hear me okay, and you can also hear the music okay. Mainly we're just going to clean it out any dust or any kind of stuff that may be on the inside that should not be there and did not come there from the factory. like that. Styrofoam. Please tell me I did not get that much. Nope, I didn't. Alright. Close that. Somehow shaft is bent. So we got one side is undone. There's one screw. Sounds like that one's all the way out. Alright. Got that one all the way out. So this one is still in here, but I don't think it's actually attached anymore. You guys are just joining, doing a GameCube system cleaning and trying to check and see if it needs any other things done to it. I know it works, it just it's got some need of spiffing up a bit, I guess. There we go. Got the last one. Alright, so we'll start with the dusting here. And what I'd like to do is make use of a makeup blush brush to get the surface dust off. And it helps to clean out the filters as well. This is my multi-purpose brush. I use it for PC cleaning as well. And it does a fantastic job at that. power button's good. Our hinge fingers are good. We got a little bit of gunk right here we'll get to. First things first. The eject button on here is very sticky, so see if we can't get that freshened up. And then on the inside of the lid there, we'll get that cleaned up. It looks like some sort of a grease residue. And then on the inside of the casing there, we'll get that cleaned up. And first things first though is see, after you've used this one to get into the access for it, then all you need is a Phillips head to get these for the heat plates, and these, and that holds on the rear assembly power input jacks. I'll get my needle nose out in case I need to get better grip. But I don't need a headset today because I don't hear the music. You guys get to hear the music. Alright. So get out our trusty mixture of soap oil, coconut oil, and rubbing alcohol, and our brush so we can give it a good cleaning. But we're not too there yet. I will need these, which is my fix-it kit, because of the screws that are right down here that are very small. I'm not detaching this, I'm just unhooking it from here, so that way this ribbon cable does not get messed with or anything bad happen to it. Alright, so there's our reset button. The good thing is that the laser on this has already been replaced, so it's already good to go on that part. I'll go ahead and take off the back plate so we can get that cleaned up, as you can see right there. And the dust bunnies. I'll go ahead and get an anti-static bag. before laying the system on. Let me get a better case vantage here for our screws. So these are the bottom screws. And nobody likes to deal with those. They're the crimped heads that Nintendo used before they started the Tri-Wings. Put the mouse over here. Much better. Battery looks to be good. Actually, it looks to be almost brand new. So for these very small screws at the front, I'm going to use a PHO. And these are just heat shields that this is holding down, so but they're pretty long screws, that's for sure. We'll clean the inside of the memory card slots as well, and the covers for the slots. Alright, so we'll take these off. Probably needs a little bit of cleaning on it. Now this assembly for the drive can be removed after we get these sides out there. Alright, we got that side loose. And we're just going to work our way around the back to get it out. Good thing is all of these are the same size. Some of them just appear to be a little bit tarnished. My Twitch chat crashed. I'm getting it back up right now, guys. Alright, got the 3 in the back. There, there, and there. Now we got on this side. We have one right here on this plate, which is part of what's holding the fan down. I'm just going to unscrew that one to where it should lift out with the fan. There we go. There we go. Alright. Get that one hooked. Let's go ahead and clean this fan out a little bit better now, where it doesn't have a shroud against it. Much better. There's our power button. And that's just a little 60mm fan. Alright, now we have access to all of these screws that were under there, including the one that's holding in back. That one's good and taut in there. Or I guess you could say guten tight. but I'm not going to say that. There we go. There's our heat shield. We'll give that a good dusting out. It's actually pretty clean. Surprisingly. So this is our drive bay assembly. This comes off, and under here is where you would install a mod chip. If you wanted to do that kind of thing. I mean, if you wanted to have backups so you don't ruin all of your expensive games, it's kind of a good idea. All the caps look really good on here. That's awesome. So this heatsink under here is where all of your processor and your GPU coordinates and comes from. You got your system memory right here. $512. Awful lot, but it has to have a little bit more to be able to run the D-terminal input, which is your digital input right here. I'm just going to sit this right here so I can be able to flip this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on the process cleaning. So we'll add a little bit of alcohol to our soap oil so that it reactivates it. Dab it out a bit. All right. Get that sediment build up off of there. Now, if your console is yellowing from age and being in the sunlight, this will not restore that. But any kind of smoke damage and things like that, it will take care of that. Get the memory card slot covers. Got our power supply right there. thread through the towel to get around the post. The only reason I'm doing that is so I don't have to break the glue that's on the underside of this that's holding it in. Alright, so your trick to this, you don't take the bottom off of here until you first make sure that this is covered so that you can lay it down like that. And from there, then you can take off the heat shield. And my chat crashed again. Very small screws on there. Do not lose. It's like danger, Will Robinson, danger, danger, danger. Itty bitty super small screws. And it's just the same size screwdriver, the PH0, as the screws along the sides here. Probably even the same size as these. The only reason I'm taking the heat shield off is to look and see if the thermal grease is in good condition or if it needs a new thermal pad applied. Well, this one's a little bit stripped out, so we'll go to a one size up, a pH 1, just to see if we can get it to grab. If it won't grab, we won't worry about taking it off. There we go, got that one. And there we go. All looks to be in really good condition. Translation read interface is all set and everything. Better than can be expected. Alright, so if we can't get this in here. Got one in. Got two in. Three in. Four in. And it crashed again. Alright. Got five in. Six in. Get them all. There we go. Alright. So the actual tray assembly itself is pretty clean. I'm impressed with that much at least. There we go. Line it up. And slight pressure. Got it. And get our guards back on. Get these put back in on their brackets. You have to excuse me, guys. I've got a little bit shaky hands. I have blood disease that robs my brain of oxygen and makes things a wreck for me. So you got that. You always want to make sure whenever you put this back on that you don't have it like that, you have it like that. Because if you don't, you'll regret it. It is a rip, rip, rip if you do that. Alright, so since we have the front on, we'll go ahead and see if we can't see what this is on the back here, if it's a burn spot or what. Just seems to be a discolorized area. Alright, so our base assembly is clean. Let's work on cleaning these out now. Oh, that looks a lot better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That looks nice. We'll try this one more time. I haven't been able to check the chat, guys. Sorry, my chat client keeps crashing on my Shield tablet. It just did an update today and it took forever. So, hopefully, it'll start working better with this update. Because it's only got 2 gigs of system memory and it makes it very, very difficult to keep up with all the latest mobile games on 2 gigs of system memory. My phone has more, has double that. And it's not a high-end phone. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll plug it back in first. Because it's easier to plug it back in before it is to remount it. So once we have it back on there, we can start replacing some screws. Put the screws to them. We got a screw. Whoops. It's a semi-important screw. It's this one. Oh, I forgot 3 more screws too, but yeah. Once I get these in, get those 3 in, put that back in, then I can put the back panel back on. Lifting your leg with blood clots is not a fun thing to do. Magnetic tip to the rescue. Hopefully I'm not too loud, guys. I'm right next to the mic right now, so I'm trying to not yell so it doesn't distort. Not my knuckle. Yeah, might as well go ahead and get the rounds in. For the rest of the way around. By the way, being very careful, guys, because I'm on blood thinners, because I have blood clots. And I don't want to slice a finger open. That would be a bad, bad thing. Bad, bad, bad thing. No bleeding out on string. And as I always say, I can do this a lot faster when I'm not explaining steps and everything to do it on stream, but I figure you guys may want to know about this in case you ever have to do it for your own or you want to do something else to your system. Because it's not uncommon to have to replace the laser or the drive assembly in a GameCube. All it takes is for the power supply to get overheated and start throwing more voltage up to that assembly, and then it's done from there. Now we can get that one screwed down. on that one. Now the only screws that have not been removed yet, or have not been reinstalled yet, is the bottom screws. So this is pretty simple. You just line it up on the posts. Like that. Right side up, guys. Do as I say, not as I do. And everything's lined up from there. All you gotta do, set it aside, grab your cover, look it over, see what needs to be cleaned on it, like right there. Same towel should still be able to work for dabbing it out. Alright, since this is right here, we'll turn it this way, that way we can get some good grip on it to clean that off. Where this is not really going very well, I am going to take out the eject button and clean it. This seems to have some gunking in it that make it not really want to pop back up. So we'll clean out the socket and we'll clean the button itself. And this is about a typical case if a kid owned the GameCube. So this assembly gotta be careful, because as you can see right there, that spring, it will spring on you. So you just push it over against it and lift it out. So there's our eject assembly. Now let's get our button. Yep. That right there is why that button will not freely move. All of that sticky. So we're just going to brush it. And before we put it back in, we will go ahead and condition it with some coconut oil. And that's unrefined coconut oil, so that it doesn't leave a residue from the oil being melty and high heated already. So we'll go ahead and get us a little bit more of our soap oil, alcohol, and coconut oil. And we'll go ahead and dab it. Actually, we'll get us a fresh piece here. Because that's a whole lot of soap oil on there. There we go. Let's get the socket here. You. Now, go ahead and add some more alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, just minted. And all I'm going to do is just sink it and push around the edges. And that will help to break up that residue that's in there. Speaking of, let's go ahead and do the same thing right here. Find something that's thin enough to fit down in there. Like that. Alright, where you go? Where'd you go? Get screws. Screws will fit down in there. And just press and slide. Some gunk in the tray edge. Alright, so we'll get us a fresh piece. So just like we did before, hard to reach places, take it, lay it flat, press it in, move it over, 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 press it in. How's it going? What a great coffee. We are cleaning a GameCube for ice. Gotcha. He wants to do the Game Boy Player highest quality, so for like Game Boy Advance games, so that's why he wanted me to clean it so that he has access for doing the D terminal to Eon HD GameCube adapter. Hopefully you have been well, sir. I've caught a couple of your Silent Hill streams. Pretty nice. While I was waiting at the doctor's office, just they had Wi-Fi there, so went ahead and got on my phone and I was watching some. You are my first chatter tonight. Congratulations. This is the Rumo Lurks, I guess. Does the audio sound good? Is it too loud? Is my mic too loud? Am I echoing too bad or anything? Yeah, I didn't get to see any of No More Heroes yet, but I did see that you were playing it. Alright, let's take out the power button here. There we go. Socket looks clean. No, not that side, it doesn't. Gunky power button. Nice. Appreciate it. Kurt usually helps me check audio, but I guess he's either streaming, sleeping, or watching RPG Limit Break. So I may be Frankensteining my capture card through another capture card to see if I can get better quality and then still keep my duplex mode that is on my AverMedia HD White Gamer 2 or Live Gamer HD 2. Alright. Ooh, that's actually got the post on it is even bad. Yunky gunk stuff. It looks like a kid owned this and they just like used soda like a celebration tool or something and just let it spew everywhere. But only on the outside. Alright. Get that button. Let's get the rest of this one. Have you been enjoying the RPG Limit Break? Hey, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, so I'm more than happy to do it because I have a higher immune system than most, where I don't eat anything that's animal. Kind of protects me. I'm not skinny. I'm on blood thinners that cause a side effect of ravenous appetite, so I'm not skinny. I'm 223 pounds right now. When I was not on blood thinners and didn't have blood clots, though, I was decently skinny. I was like skinny fat or fat skinny, loose skin-ish. So I was like 156. The lowest I got to was 146. But my average that I tried to do whenever I was doing marathons and stuff was 172 to 175 at most. I found that to be a good average because I'm really tall. People say that I carry the weight well because I'm tall. It doesn't show, but I see things people on the public eye don't. So I tend to disagree a bit. But whenever I have money and can be able to eat the foods I like to eat, yeah, it's not a problem to stay skinny. Like right now, I have chili. Well, I can't call it chili because it's not chili. It's a Asian bean stew because everything is soaked or marinated in sriracha. But it's just a lot of veggies that I find cheap on Manager Special at Kroger grocery store, and then a few cans of beans, some frozen peas and carrots, a bag of cauliflower, and then I found a spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce that was sriracha, Tuscan sriracha sauce, and it's pretty good. I like spicy, so the heat level on it's nowhere near what I would normally fix for competitions. I got standout flavor for 3 competitions of of meat chilies I was competing against, and people who used extracts and stuff to heat theirs up. I only use natural peppers. I freeze the peppers whenever I get them until I'm going to use them, and then I marinate them in a usually a mole consisting of green onions, garlic, pepper, ginger, some pure real cacao or dark chocolate like 84% or more, bittersweet to where it's no sugar added, and then I'll add in like blueberries and pineapple juice to deglaze the pan whenever everything's gotten all dark and everything, and that's the base that I then build off of with tomatillos and lentils, split peas, chickpeas, and then usually about 13 to 15 legumes of some sort. I've just always been really good at pairing flavors together. And apparently I'm also good at offering people advice at the grocery store to help them find quick and easy things to fix to eat. Half of my friends that I help with food Or like, you should start a business of just like going around to the stores and, you know, see if people need help trying to eat healthy and what options they have and stuff. Like, that makes sense. You may try that. I don't have anything against meat eaters. I can't digest anything. It's animal based, so I don't have a choice. Oh, I got in my SCART cable for my Sega Master System where that I got replaced, so hooray on that. California Games looks amazing on it. But thanks to ice, I may have to finally break down and see about getting a OSSC. Where my capture card just got upgraded to 4K throughput. It's something to definitely look at, seeing how it looks and functions. I got it from the flea market. I have a bunch of credit with a few vendors at the flea market where I traded in amiibos and sold amiibos. So try and help other people out with things they need to find and stuff. And I offer it to them on a discount for less than I paid because I didn't pay cash. And it helps me pay medical bills. So I have close to $2,200 a month in medical bills. So I have to have blood tests twice a week for the TTP, blood disease, that they're trying to diagnose and find treatment for. The treatment, if once I get it, or can afford to get it, it's going to be $38,000 for 2 months, and I'm supposed to have it done twice a year. What it's supposed to do is basically kickstart my body's ability to produce its own clot busters called fibrinogens, which is currently not being produced and has not been produced, and which is what contributed to me getting blood clots to start with. Other than the fact of driving 800 miles a day and only stopping for fuel. I think that's a big factor right there. Alright, should I take out this last button just to see how it looks? Sure, why not? I've been living with the blood clots for over 2 years now, so I think I'm finally starting to get used to it. Not being able to run or jump or anything that is active, really, and having to shock myself for at least an hour a day is not fun. Yeah, it's a good thing I took that button out. It had some gunk on it too. So is there any games coming out soon that you're excited about? Main one I'm excited about right now is Blade Strangers from Nicalis. And the people, I think it's Saizenzen or Saizensen that did Blade Arcus, the fighting game for Shining Force characters. They're the ones who are making the game. Nicalis, I think, is publishing the game. And it's like indie game or indie fighter the game, pretty much. So it's got like Isaac from Binding of Isaac. It's got Shovel Knight. It's got Cave Story characters, Code of Princess characters. It's just really cool. And they said their inspiration for the gameplay mechanic is a combination of Smash Brothers and King of Fighters. So we'll see, I guess. It's not a tag game that I've seen. Detroit looks pretty good. David Cage always seems to impress, at least for a little bit, till the new wears off of it and you've done everything that you go through, all the different endings and stuff. That's the issue I have with his games. Like, I played Heavy Rain through all 13 endings. Beyond Human, or Detroit Beyond Human, looks interesting, and it looks like it's a lot more adult themed stuff. Like, his stuff is always good for shock value. Of like, I can't believe they put that decision in a game, and like, kids are going to play this and like, well, I have to decide, do I shoot the girl or do I shoot the robot? Well, how about you shoot neither and put the game down and go read a book? Because kids don't need to be having those kind of decisions to make. That'll mess with them. Alright. We got all those sockets cleaned out. Go ahead and grab some coconut oil. Bam! The reason I use coconut oil is because it's also a natural antiseptic. And just not to contaminate it for my hair usage as well, I'll use paper towel. There we go. Alright, so button, meet coconut oil. Button, meat coconut oil. It's the same thing I do outside of all of my game pads as well, or whenever I clean one for someone. Meat coconut oil button. This is the initial button that was all gunked up that I couldn't even get the reset or the eject to stay up. Alright. So, button. Got that in. Is chat still working? It's frozen. Can't tell. The only thing is getting the coconut oil on your hands to not make you drop everything after. All right. I do believe that is ready to go back on. I'm gonna wipe down real quick. Get any residue from the soap oil off. Alright. Got that side. Lined up on the back, on the side, and on the front. And the tray is lined up too. Just gotta see what's going on with the buttons. Alright, so let's recalibrate the spring here since it doesn't seem to want to work that way. Okay guys, so on here, what it was, the spring, see that hole right there? Before it was just like that. So putting it through here gives it more tension and a hold better. We'll see if that doesn't take care of it. Yep. See how much more tension that has now? So once I screw that down, that's going to make that stay a lot easier. And it'll basically work as if it's a brand new system. Alright. Steam Labs chatbot. What are you doing? Saying stuff is broken again. Un momento, guys. Oh, my knees. Alright. Let's see if we can get that to stay now. Fine. So this is still nothing compared to the system that I cleaned out off stream that literally had spiders and egg sacs inside of it. Like, that was murderous trying to get through that. Alright, let's go ahead and line her up. We got the side and the front all lined up. Awesome. Let's test. That's what we want right there. So let's go ahead and drop these puppies back in here, which is going to take this screwdriver. So that means this one can go back up. I fix it. I love you. You are so handy. This one go ahead, drop, 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 drop. All right. Use right hand to press down, left hand to turn. That's in. That's in. No, not the palm. Palm's too many pressure points right now. Don't want to bruise myself. The other thing about having the TTP is purple bruises can become new blood clots. Hooray. Yep, that one's in. And this one, once it's in, you can put the covers back on, and it's good to go. We'll test it, hook it up, make sure everything works. There we go. High-speed port for the modem. Serial port. Serial port. Alright guys, 2 shakes here, clean things up, and we'll hook it up and test it and see how she runs. And we'll even see how it runs on this video, because I have that ability now. Alright, let's go ahead and get this hooked up. Let's see what we can do with it. All right. So, got that hooked up. Let's plug this in. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright guys, we're going to switch over to the other layout now. Too many things in the list. So, let's see what we get. I think I pulled it out of the power socket. Yep. Too many power blocks back there. I had the wrong one plugged in. Alright, what we got? Sorry guys. Looking at the coconut oil instead of me. So let's go ahead and flipper dipper. There we go. Test out the button. Oh wow. Let me put up projector here. I don't think it likes this cable. Let me try my other cable, guys. Un momento. And it says it's a made in China cable, as you can see. So let me try my other cable. Be right back. Alright, so this cable not working very great. Has the little glitchy stuff on it. Now this cable we shall see. Nope. Okay, so that's this video, guys, to start. And I don't like how it's doing that refreshy thingy on there, so now we'll check and see if it does the same thing with the composite. And that's on composite, and it's doing the same thing. So let's check the other system that I know this worked on without doing that weird thing that it's doing right now. I'll just try first off switching stuff out here outright. This one needs to be deep cleaned like I did to this one.
Everything changes.
Alright guys, yeah, it's doing the same thing. So that cable we'll try this cable. This is the cable I initially used with it. That I know works. And works on my adapter. The only other thing I know to try is power supply. Swap the power supply. Alright. So accidentally flipped the switch to input instead of output. Well, that's not easy. There we go. Okay, guys. You see that? That means both of those cables are garbage. Because they were doing the glitchy thing. So, let me go ahead and look through here. We'll check this cable that came with the system. So that Ice will have a cable that does not do glitchy things on it for GameCube. Feels Chinese, man. It's really thin. But as thin as it is, if it does not do the glitchy thing like the other cable does, then I stand to argue it's a better cable. So go ahead. Plug that in securely. So that cable, maybe that's an out instead of an in. So this is a cable. Awesome. Alright, so we know this cable works. We'll give that to Ice. Give him his cable back. And then I guess I'm going to look for a better quality GameCube. I'm not done trying yet though. So we will plug this one back in. Go ahead and switch back to this one. It works. It's been tested. Aha! 'Twas the cable. So Ice, you my boy, but you're not getting my Eternal Darkness unless you want to buy it. That is good to go. With this cable, we're just plugged in right now. Get ready to not be. I wonder, I'm just going to try it just to see if it does anything differently. Plugging in composite plus this video plus left-right audio. And let's see if this still glitches. It does, but I don't know. It's not really worth it to me to have glitches on the screen for better video quality. That was almost bad. Still glitchy. This is why I need a little bit better spacing. Managed to get that cable from being tripped over again. Okay. This cable, no good. No good. This cable going to ice. With the GameCube. Alright, where's my cable? Yep, there's my cable. Oh, it looks so good. Now we can also try out bleach to see how well it works. Make sure this is not doubling up on audio. Nope, it's not. Capture only. Good. Good. Alright. We know that works. Japanese cases, they're so much better. They don't take up all the extra room. Forgot my memory card. Memory card. Insert. Alright. Yeah. Wiki Sega. Best game company ever. Alright, press start. Oh, I've missed this game so much. Off with Rumble. No, that's time. Easy. On. Sure, why not? Saving. Yes, make a save. Make a save. Alright, guys. Let's get to it. Single match. Just because. Gotta remember how to play this. Come on. What Eisen unlocked? I guess until I get Eisen unlocked, we'll go with Kenpachi. Oh, it looks so good! Oh! At the lowest level of quality. Cabling. Being composite. Ow. No. Haha. Ooh. He got me on there. Aha! My turn. Nope. Oof. Ow. Oh, snap. Bunkai. So, you guys that don't know, this is the first game in the series that started the games that came out on the Wii. There's my block. Alright. 1-to-1. Bring it. Downed! Into me. Where's it throw at? Ooh, he swiped my toes. Ow. So not a fan of the GameCube controller. Buttons are not the same. Nope. Oh, he almost got me. Got him. I'm just playing around real quick, guys. Need to get rid of the scan lines. Anime doesn't have scan lines. Oh! Oh! Nice. Oh, down shot me? Oof. Oh, you got me. That vibration, man. All up in my hands. Stab it. Stab it. Gotcha. He's an ankle shooter. I can slice slow too. Oof. Down! Gotcha. Give me a fight stick to play this on and I'll be a lot better. Actually, I could pull out the X-Arcade out of the trunk. Just those inputs. It's kind of large for a two-player controller to be used on my lap. Jump and stab. It's like Virtua Fighter. But bleach! Oof. Yakia is getting into it. Gotcha. Down. Perfect. Nyak, nyak, nyak. Come on, you Michka. Yeah! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Yeah! Wham! Stab. Stab. Drop the hammer. Okay, the beaten apart, broken, chipped away at sword. Gotten you. He has a competition chopper. Got turned around backwards. Not bad. Oof! Oof! Ow! Ow! Gotcha! Mirror matches. Ugh. Geen. Bring it, Geen. Bing bong. Got him. Ooh, he shinsoed me. Got him. Yamamoto. Oof. Ooh. Ah. That was close. Ooh. Flame on. Flame off. Knock it off. Single mode clear. Congratulations! Con. Save. Well, I think that definitely proves that it works, guys. So yeah, let's shut that down. Hurt this game. Really sad it didn't come out over here. So yeah, I guess that does it for the night. Unless you want to see how my Sega Master System looks on its SCART cable. I won't play anything on it, but I will connect it up so that you can see it. Sega Master System. Oh yeah. California Games.
Walking on a straight line through the madness. Everything around me, oh, it fades away. I can't help but wonder how it got this way. I can't help this feeling that things gotta change. Where's my happy ending? All I've been waiting for. Where's my happy ending? My happy ending.
No getting excited this time, guys, and tripping over everything, so... Haha. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way, though, because it is not good. Sega! That's not what I wanted to see. I want you to work from the cartridge. Aha! Look how pretty that is, guys. That is amazing. Wait. What is the jumping? Was not doing that earlier. Sega. "60 frames per second." Alright, we'll try reset. Oh, okay. Ceasing. Alright, let's see if we can get this to go. We got background music going. We'll turn off the background music for now. It's an odd feeling. Alright. Well, I'm gonna straighten up, guys, and go ahead and get my blood thinner and get ready for bedtime hygiene and things. And thank you guys for tuning in, checking out the stream, and checking out what I was doing tonight, cleaning the GameCube and testing, make sure quality of cables. And you guys have a good night, good day. We'll see you later. Take care. Where did they move the end stream button to?